early dragon from EDG.
Yeah, Meiko coming in here as well. The ebb and flow giving a whole lot of health back to clearlove, who barely took damage at level 2. 3.5 minutes into the game, and the dragon falls down without a hitch. It's the fast push in response here from Royal Club as Godlike came around here as well.
This was the only strategic option Starhorn Royal Club had because they weren't able to force the freeze, even despite the fact that enough lifesteal that perhaps when you get topped up with AD, you have effective lifesteals. Pawn takes a big burst of damage.
Yeah, massive burst of damage here as well. Does Whimsy himself up, forced to use that flash as the Ignite's ticking down. Almost gets taken out, of course, thanks to that potion. Is going to stay alive, but Flash is down here in the mid lane. That
looked like a super potent Ignite because it was a double application of Ignite. Now inSec's going in.
Oh, he lands it. Is the Tempest going to be there? There it is. Oh my goodness. That polymorph was out of control. And the Aqua Prison to finish it off. Meiko there for the support. Beautiful bait work from Pawn.
Champions. The scary thing is that with Dr. Mundo, that time is actually sent back. It's more of a late game comp than before, but NaMei's looking for the pick.
Oh, Charm doesn't actually land here as well as the ambush has come through. The Contaminate is going to be there. There's the Wild Growth as inSec comes in. NaMei contaminates for the kill.
And Dr. Mundo is definitely going to have 3 items. So yes, you set the timings back so fast by taking that thickness. We might see an all-in.
Yeah, there's the Tidal Wave coming through as well. NaMei trying to ambush out, but he gets spotted by the Living Artillery. There's the absolute zero, and absolutely zero places for NaMei to go as he falls down. Godlike coming through, but he takes half of his health instantly. Deft is already doing so much damage with this Sheen on top of everything else.
Their kill, but EDG, excellent play. They're going to get a second dragon. They should be behind in dragons with the comp. They're getting a late game comp, taking the first 2 dragons, artilleries, and Deft. I believe since he's entered lane, has hit at least 90% of that ability.
Maybe now 80 as Sonic Wave lands here as well. Deft gets kicked back under the turret. He's going to die. inSec might pay for it as well as the Acathian Surprise is going to find him, but no, not this time as NaMei is going to continue farming.
It hides out that ultimate. Just doesn't apply much and just short range.
Man, clearlove actually looking for a steal here. Not going to go in it. They just seed away the first dragon here for Royal Club. But
AoE utility in his ult. In the bottom lane, we're seeing another trade.
Oh, NaMei actually going to force to flash out of the way here. There's the Tidal Wave. The exhaust comes through as well as the Living Artilleries are just hitting so easily. As Zero, he's going to take one himself. clearlove just throws out that Ice Blast, and it just looks too easy for EDG sometimes.
It does, and they're very, very good with the Kog'Maw.
inSec just saying, okay, see you later. Pawn's been good.
As Kog'Maw's right at the front.
Yeah, and you can see him running around here. Oh, Aqua Prison lands. inSec is most definitely dead. Spirit Rush. Deft is going to be the focus here as well, but look at all of the shields coming through the healing. He does finally go down as NaMei picks up the kill, just auto-attacking from the backline. Acathian Surprise is in the end going to finish him off as Korn flashes over the Aqua Prison, misses the charm. Meiko down very low, so's Korn completely out of mana. Korn picks up Meiko, and Royal Club, they managed to turn it around and take it 3 for 2.
And there should be a second dragon, evening up the dragons for Starhorn Royal Club.
Yeah, maybe a little bit later than they otherwise would have hoped. Top laners sort of forgot that there's much physical damage going on at all this game. As inSec, he's going to safeguard his way out of here. Doesn't get hit by the Voidoos. There's the flash as inSec gets flashed on by Deft. That is a big cooldown now. Down, though, for Kog'Maw, but get rid of the jungler. Does this mean Baron for EDG?
They would not have 3-man flash for it if they weren't willing to start the Baron, but NaMei could wreck them with the low armor values.
Yeah, NaMei actually wants to hang out over this wall here as well. It is going to be a 4v5, but Baron is doing a whole lot of work. Maybe it's still a 5v5 because this big purple guy probably on the side of Royal Club with how EDG are positioned in this pit, but the fight breaks out. Korn takes so much damage. clearlove, he's tanking NaMei from the backside, and NaMei's getting so much damage down with this rat-a-tat-tat. Korn, he lands the charm, but he's going to go down as Deft getting so much damage in this fight. NaMei, he's still at full health as he's racing after these members, but no, it gets turned around on. And EDG, they pick it up in the end, but what a valiant fight from Royal Club.
Definitely, has always been a wonderful point. But the Juggernaut versus giving that over to EDG, it's just like Snake. They're so good playing around their AD carry.
Caught the entirety of Starhorn Royal Club.
Well, when he's as tanky as he is, that's always a possibility. The Living Artillery hits on NaMei again. They got position. Here comes the engage.
Yeah, that's actually the flash into the Twisted Advances. Koroi now finds position in the front of the fight. Deft running so incredibly quickly. And is it going to be the Kog'Maw show as the Orbit Deception does a whole lot of work? Godlike falls down. NaMei now might be caught off to the side as Aqua Prison doesn't quite find him. Korn is most definitely dead. The double kill for Deft.
8-second downtime, then he has it again. The Whimsy can be reapplied. This is the reason people don't play Twitch, is when his ultimate's down, he's just a short-range AD carry. inSec was hanging around looking for the inSec kick onto Deft. That's awkward, the inSec kick.
inSec Starhorn Royal Club. Yeah, Voidoo's comes through here as well. Godlike has to pop the Vengeful Maelstrom. Starhorn Royal Club, can they make it in time to save the tree? No, they can't. Deft is there. NaMei, though, he's exploding him with his ultimate, but just gets ripped apart by Pawn. There's the absolute zero for the explosion. And Deft is so stupid on this Kog'Maw. It is insane. Kog'Maw, triple kill relatively easily there as Korn, he's relegated to inside his own base. And Koro is like a bloodhound looking for this Ahri.
Korn is going for the kill.
Trying to take down Deft. He doesn't manage to take him down. The shield was beautifully timed from Pawn. This is going to be the top lane inhibitor turret. Maybe even the game, as it was a clean ace coming through for EDG. Pawn tanking things up like nobody's business. Bit of a swags on his at the same time, and EDG gonna take down this first game in emphatic fashion. 14,000 gold is the lead, and EDG say, yep, NaMei, you can stay on Royal Club.
That was a wonderful win from EDG Atlas. The big thing to take away for me is the one time Koroi was late to group, there was 4 members dead because the Juggernaut-esque moves. The Lulu with a big stack of AP gave Kog'Maw 900